Hey everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I'm here today to show you how I made my Christmas tag books. And I'm going to start by moving this out of the way, and I will be right back with what I used to do my perforation. Okay everybody, what I have here is my Stampin' Up! Trimmer. I don't use it that often because I have a guillotine trimmer. But when they first came out with this, they came out with a perforating blade. And that's what I have in there right now. That's it right down there at the bottom, popping out. And I'm going to show you what I did. I went ahead and cut these ones at 3 inches by 4 inches because I knew that I wanted to use a larger stamp on these ones. So I'm going to start by putting it down here at the 1/2 inch mark. And then, yeah, there's the 1/2 inch mark. Duh! That'd have been bad. And then I'm just going to run my blade down over my paper at the 1/2 inch mark. And it just perforates it. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but it just puts a perforated line right there. And I'm going to go ahead and do the second one. And I actually went ahead and did a bunch of these ahead of time because I didn't think you guys wanted to sit there and watch me perforate a bunch of pieces of paper. So I'm going to move that out of my way. And again, I'm using the Peking Friends stamp set from Gerda Steiner Designs. And it looks like this. And I decided to use the snowman, and I also used the Santa Claus, and I also used the reindeer. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've got them already put out on blocks here for me, and I'm just going to use my Versamark pad. And what I did, I'm going to try to pull you in here a little closer so you can see. My stamp pad looks icky, but it's fine. It's just been contaminated because I ain't got the sense God gave a goose, and I used it by accident before I cleaned it. And what I try to do, well, first off, let me do the thing I always forget, and put down some anti-static powder. And I'll do that on both of them, that way I don't forget to do it on the second one, because I have a tendency to do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and re-ink up my stamp here with my Versamark. And I just bring him over and try to line him up as close as I can with the perforated line. And then just stamp him down. Okay. I'm going to move him out of the way. And now I'm going to come back in and do the next one. And again, just stamp it as close as I can to the perforated line, so that when I go ahead and take, and this is broken off from the book, I want it to try to go as close to the edge of the stamp as I or the edge of the tag as I possibly can get. Now I'm going to bring in my embossing powders, and I am again just using some Recollections gold detail embossing powder, and I'm just going to bring it right over here like this and put it on my image. And I did, like I told you, I did some of them earlier so that I wouldn't have to, you know, wouldn't have to take your whole day to watch me do these. And I did 5 at a time, so that worked out really well. You can make these really fast. So, which, like I said, because I want to make so many, I thought it would be really cool that it's quick to mass produce. Now I'm going to bring my board back in because I had this made to protect my craft surface when I was using my heat tool and my glue. So I'm going to get out my heat gun and get it heated up for a few seconds. And then I'm going to come in and heat up Santa. See a spot, I'm going to get off there first. Okay. So let's go ahead and heat him up. And it works much better when your heat gun is warm already because it heats it a lot faster. And which prevents, you know, it doesn't warp your paper as much. I love this mat that Kevin made for me because I can't tell you how many of my self-healing mats that I've warped and melted, which just drives me crazy when I do that. Okay, and we're going to come back in. We're going to sit Santa right here and come back in and do the to and from. And I made it so that the to was a little farther over than the from because I wanted to give a little more room for the name. Okay, and that's all done. Bring my embossing powder back in and just quickly drop on some embossing powder for the to and from. Wipe off anything that gets on where I don't want it. Like I said, this is so easy to do. I really am tickled by it. And you can put as much into the tags as you want. I mean, if you want to do a whole bunch, then, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. Do your die cuts and everything. But these are some that I'm going to make that are going to be just a little easier to do. And maybe not quite as detailed, because I want them to lay flat in the book. So I'm going to close up my embossing powder, come back in with my heat gun, and heat up the to and the from. Got it. And here's my next one. I just love watching that melt. It's like magic. Woohoo! Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the rest of the tags that I made. And I did 5 with Santa. And then I did 5 with the reindeer. So I thought that was really cute. And it gives them a little bit of a variety. And we'll go ahead and add these to the book. And I'm going to move the board again because I don't need it right now. Alright, everybody. So I've got my cards all put together. I just want to quickly go through and make sure they're all facing in the right direction, because that'd be a real bummer after you do all that embossing to find out you accidentally hooked one the wrong way. And I'm just using a 3x4 piece of paper that I cut out from a Hobby Lobby paper pad. One of their Christmas paper pads. but you use whatever you have. And then I'm just going to bring in my stapler and staple there, which I may not be because it looks like this might be too thick for it. Well, we'll see here. Oh, I just broke it. Okay, everybody, I fixed my stapler, but I think that this is too thick for the tiny attacher, so I'm going to take out 2 of the tags and see if that makes a difference, and see if I can get through there with the 8 instead of 10. Which I thought about it earlier, and I should have just done it when I thought of it and stuck with my gut here. Maybe not. I don't know. There we go. That one went through. I had to fix my attacher too, which about broke my heart. I thought I broke it. And maybe I did break it. Heck if I know. It's just not my day. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm getting very frustrated here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take just the strip that I had already perforated on one of the extra tags, and I'm going to put it down the side here to cover up where I just hacked my staple job to pieces. And so that works out pretty good that I had extra. I didn't have to worry about cutting anything because I know I scored it at 1/2 inch. Now my glue's giving me a fit. This is just not my day. Holy cow! What else is going to go wrong for this tutorial? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So I'm just going to slide that right there to cover up where I use the staples. I used this Christmas mice set from Cottage Cuts, and I just did the bench and the 2 little mice, and I cut them out and put them together last night because I wanted to put them on the front of my tag book. So I'm going to go ahead and use my glue here again and just glue this down. I wanted it to be something cute but yet simple since the tags aren't anything really fancy. So I really want them to know that I love them and I put work into it. I just, I don't want it to look like I didn't, but I'm trying to make it as quick and easy on me as I possibly can so that I can mass produce these to give away for Christmas gifts. And so there we go. Push down their little tails. And they are so cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. I just love how they turned out. And I just was careful when I need to put some glue here on his little paw, because I was trying really hard to figure out where to put it so that they would match up. So that was my big concern when I put it together last night, is making sure that their little paws matched up. And so this is it, guys. Here is our book. And just put my 1/2 inch strip here to cover up where I put my staples. But if you do a good staple job, you might not have to do that. But I definitely did not do a good staple job. And glue my little mouse down. And then here's our book. And like I said, I got 8 tags for, with the tiny attacher. And again, when you give it to your give your gift to your friend, they just do it like that on the edge and then pull out the tag. And I will go in with my double-sided tape and put it on the back here, which I should have done and forgot to do. Let me show you how I'm going to do that real quick, because I have let me find it. Here it is. I have 2-inch score tape, and my plan is to just cut a nice size strip. I don't want it huge, but I don't want it small either. I want it to be perfect enough that it will hold on their gift, and then put it right there on the back. And I will go through and do that on all the other ones, and then my book is complete. Alright everybody, I hope this is a decent video, because I'm having a heck of a time with my camera shutting off, and I don't know what the deal is. Sometimes this wireless thing works, and then sometimes it does nothing but give me a fit. So I'm just not really sure how I feel about this camera. I mean, the videos are good, but the program you have to work with is just a nightmare. But I just wanted to share this with you. And again, like I said, I will go through and put the tape on the inside of each of the pages, and they tear them out and they'll look just like that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.